Okay, yes, there's a lot of turrets in there. Hand to hand, that's why we have feet. Oh, Briefles. I have so many feet, though. I got my upper right hand feet, my lower right arm leg feet, and of course my feet foot. Don't forget that one. Got a lot of feet. You can do a cartwheel and it wouldn't count. I wonder. I got a somewhat dangerous idea. And that is to phase out, enter, and put a bunch of corrosive gas out there. Or maybe we just phase in and try and, like, steal what we can. I don't know how much our corrosive gas will destroy the contents of those chests. Buying shoes must be hell! Are they all left or right feet? It won't even let me put anything on my feet foot. Like, I don't know what a feet foot is, because apparently I can't wear a shoe. How long do we phase for? 7 rounds. It'd be... 1 step. I mean, I could immediately start looting that after 1 step, I suppose. Get. Shit, man, there's so many of them. 3 of the bad turret. Sorry, we have 6 rounds. 5 rounds. Four rounds. 3, 2, 1. Oh no. Phase back in. They might be hitting each other right now, which is part of why I'm standing where they have kind of line of sight. How's the health in these corners looking? Don't go to karaoke to sound good. Alright, phase in. Or phase out, rather. We managed to break 1 of the chain gun turrets. Alright, 5 rounds. Release corrosive gas. Okay. Well, apparently 1 chain gun turret survived. Are you kidding me? Did both chain gun turrets survive? Ever been to a karaoke where everyone was praising what sounded like gargling squirrels? They better have. Imitating gargling squirrels is hard. Of course. Do I have anything in my throne slot? No. 1 plasma grenade, equip. Guess I could corrosive gas that one again. It was so bad, But everyone was clapping and applauding, like, okay, sure. I'll be the asshole. Four rounds. Oh, fuck, 1 round. Sprint. Fucking sprint! Come on, give me experience. There we go. Leather boots. Quilted shawl, rifle, I'll take the water skin. Semi-auto pistol, take the copper nugs. Bang! Bang! Alright, we successfully dealt with all of the various... all the various turrets that were set up there, somehow. Oh... no? How did this happen? Fuck. I am out of water. Recon, Wayfarer, this is no place for you. Wait, my name is Sam, I'm using Tilt Control's Handwich. The people of Slimy Eka Cabal recently came into possession of a data disk, onto which a strange signal was recorded. At their behest, I carry the disk with me. They say your tutelage is to be my reward. Yo, was that a plaster bonnet? Ooh, that shit is tight. So you wish to study with us? Unfortunately, we require more than a willing spirit. COD is not Slimy Eka Cabal. You'll need to prove your worth, that you might not waste our time and efforts. Travel to the great cavern Golgotha, to the north. Within its halls you will find a cache of dysfunctional way droids. Recover one, repair it, and return here. If we are satisfied with your work, you will be admitted to our order. Otherwise, you will not be. Do you accept this arrangement? Yes. Yo, I need a trade, man. Like, I am dying of thirst. I could take that fine if you're self-aware. It's the people that think they're about to cut a record deal as soon as someone discovers them. I was crying and clutching my chest. Phasing Gilbert. Phasing is great. When I saw phasing, I was like, alright, this has changed the run for the better. Let's trade, because Jesus, I'm gonna die of thirst if I don't get some water. Alright, first off, I will buy all 1,109 lead slugs you're selling. I'll buy a small stone, because that's going to be a recoiler for this place, I imagine. And maybe a salve injector, too. I'll throw it on the pile, we'll see if we can afford it. Alright, let's go. We'll start with all the garbage we don't want. Jewel-encrusted black robes, a pair of mechanical wings that I already have 2 of. A plaster bonnet. I might want to wear the plaster bonnet, though. What do you think your appendage man beast sounds like? Voice of an angel? The most beautiful voice in all the world. He probably sounds exactly like this. Sexy, sexy voice. Made all the sexier by the extra feet lining his many body parts. Oh, yes. Oh, no. I don't know if I'll be able to afford anything. Actually, let's throw 5 stun rods on the pile. Overloaded stun rod, oil stained stun rod, a jackhammer, jewel encrusted staff, iron longsword, 1 steel longsword, freezing bronze, flaming iron dagger, both of those, nulling semi-automatic pistol, scoped chrome revolver. All the bits I have, just because I need money.
Very good.
Is it bedtime for Cactus? Sleep well. Pleasant dreams, Cactus. Albino monkey braid. Might have to throw my plaster bonnet on the pile. Nah, I'm selling it. I'm selling it. Oh, the implant I got, of course. I might as well take the salve injector off the pile. It's going to be way easier to afford this if I do that. Sell kind of our garbage chem cells. We gotta remember I need water too. So, like, gotta go beyond. We have to go even further beyond. I'll throw 17 drams of wine on the pile. We can get more wine when we need it later. 3 beaded bracelets. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. That's gonna get me like 50 drams of water. Honestly, I think I want even more than that. I'll throw one of my bloodstained neck rings on there. And 2 copper nuggets. $69 drams. Nice. Yes, I will trade. Oh, alright, we're no longer dying of thirst. We got ourselves water. We also now have all the bullets. We could, like, phase through the walls and visit the Barathamites proper. Oh, much better. Having water is very good. Grit Gate Recoiler, baby. An electro bow? Shit, son. We got ourselves an electro bow. Equip a compass bracelet, why not? So currently we are using our Izakara rifle. 1d8 damage, 9 penetration. It's 1d6 damage, but it's 10 penetration. Electro bow is pretty nice. I mean, obviously, we're gonna huck the short bow in the trash. Electro bow is what we're using for bows now. Alright, we got Petals in the Wind, visit the historical site of Issavar Hall, and go to Golgotha. We do have wings, so Golgotha's not as bad as it could be. Not entirely sure if I want to go there just yet. What are our bonuses? If we do it before 12, we get 1 thing. We are 12. So we want to do it before we get to 18. That way at least we get our, we'll get our chain gun that way. What kind of store are you looking for, Briefles? Have myself a snack here. Preserve my yuckwheat. I'm still new. Something new to me. Story you haven't heard before. You've heard about the house. You were here for Poop Cup. What you got good? I can tell an older story. So... Yep. I'll tell you the time I learned how to win any bar brawl I'll ever find myself in. When I was but a wee lad applying to colleges, I needed a co-signer for my student loans. My family is poor as shit. We got no money in my family. I'm pretty sure my parents have declared bankruptcy more than once. And by pretty sure, I mean I'm positive they've declared bankruptcy more than once. So I needed a co-signer for my loan. And my family said, you could just ask the people your dad works for. Your father works for a bridge repair company. You could ask them. They can co-sign. And so I went to the place my dad works. And I walked in the front door, and the first boss was hanging out in, like, the lobby of the area, and he was pretty chill. He was not the one that was going to be co-signing the loans. But he was pretty amicable, you know, chatted me up, said, like, oh, college is a great opportunity, you meet people, you learn things, you grow as a person, yada yada yada. All that kind of stuff. But I had to talk to the other brother, the older brother. And so I went deeper into this nightmare place, which is always dirty and covered in, like, stone dust. And I entered his office. His office was, like, just barren, empty all around, and then in the middle of the room he had his desk with one, like, bare, dirty light bulb hanging from the ceiling above it. And you make the joke, the coke bro, but yes, he was doing like he had bloodshot eyes, he was doing the nose thing, his desk clearly had some kind of powder on it. And the dude, like, had me sit across from him and he just started screaming. Oh, I know, I'm not joking. Oh, you've heard this story before? Thought you were new, I don't think I've told this story in like a year and a half, 2 years. I have. What's going on, Sally? Oh, I've seen life. I see. So yeah, he starts screaming like, listen to me, what I'm doing here is an investment, alright? This is an investment. You're gonna go to school, you're gonna learn business. Business. That's all that matters. Because this is an investment of my money. And it's not an investment of your money. Like, you're literally just co-signing a paper. You're not giving me money. But like, business, screaming at me about business. And like, in the middle of this diatribe about how nothing matters outside of getting into business, the door opens without even knocking. And a heavy-set man just swings open the door. Hey, great news! They reattached Bobby's ear! Slams the door closed, and without missing a beat, this dude who was screaming about business just looks me dead in the eyes and he goes, you listen to me, son. You ever get into a fight, I don't give a fuck how big they are. You grab him by the top of his ear and you rip his ear off. You just pull down. Comes off like wet goddamn paper. And I'll tell you one thing, you show a man his ear, severed ear in your hand, the fight's gonna fucking stop. And this is business, an investment of my money. And you better go into business. And I'm like white as a sheet. I feel a little sick. I'm like, yes, sir. Whatever you say, man. Let me out of here. And so, eventually, he kind of just, like, starts mumbling to himself, and I get out of that fucking room. I get my paperwork signed. I'm out. But all I can remember from that for the rest of my life is just like, when people are looking aggressive, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to get into a fight. I think about, like, can I reach their ear? Because now I know. Now I know I could win any fight just by ripping someone's ear off. And apparently that's okay? You don't go to jail for that? I made a poor man's fajita, and I had to fend off the ghost of a white woman telling me I was using too many spices. You were seasoning your food? You trying to die or something? I'm sure nothing bad will happen to him. Well, that individual died, I think 4 months ago to laryngeal cancer, so he's no longer with us. Which means I'm safe now. You may recall the other part of that story. The other part of that story was, that company, fucked over my family pretty bad. My father, you know, worked on the bridge repair stuff, and, the company was supposed to secure the job site for my father, and they didn't. And so the rebar, like, scaffolding gave out, and my father fell, like, 4 stories, 5 stories. Spine got, like, compressed and fucked up. He'll be in pain for the rest of his life. And, the company didn't want to take any accountability for the fact that it was their work site, and so they were, like, tried to throw my father under the bus for that. And it was this whole big back and forth. The state of New York got involved. Huge nightmare. Bad scene. But that happened around the time that I had to start paying back my student loans. And given that they co-signed my student loans, meant that I didn't pay back shit. I was just like, default on my student loans. And like collections came, they're like, you know, we're gonna come after you, right? And I was like, motherfucker, I give you permission to like look into my assets and how much money I got in the bank. And once they looked at how much money I had in the bank, they left and they went directly after that company. And that company was now responsible for all of my private student loans. I still have my federal student loans. I'm gonna die with those. But like half my loans, and I went to a private college, not like a state school, so it was expensive. They were stuck with that, and they were trying to find me for the longest time. Like, they would be like, hey, where do you live? Like, they wanted to like meet and talk for years. And now I don't have to worry. They can't hurt me anymore. They're dead. 4 ingredients, 10 spices. That's the way to do it. Karma equals out the universe. That's pretty much, I was like, wow, what a bad time to like try and fuck over someone's family when you're like in the hole for 40 G's for someone's student loans. Elder millennial? I am 37 years old, so elder millennial. But anyway, that's the story of how I screwed a company into paying my student loans. If the person is aggressive and starts a fight, no, you don't go to jail. Yeah, it would be self-defense, but like I'm sure there'd be lawsuits and stuff like that. You're more elder than me? It's always a pleasure to meet people that are older than me. Chris might have some of these stories. Are you my family? Do we live? Are you my brother? Probably don't have the same stories, otherwise we'd be the same family. Oh. I got a minor headache. He's out, Benji, oh my god. My good boy Benji. I have a minor headache, but not so much that we have to stop. We'll keep going with some cut for a little while longer. I know, I was like, yeah, we'll do Caves of Cut and Risk of Rain. We all know I have, like, a crippling addiction to Caves of Cut whenever I play it. So we shouldn't be too surprised that it's probably just gonna be Caves of Cut today. But I fucking love Caves of Cut. This game is perfect. 440 skill points. Any of your grandparents ever tell you how the nicely dressed people at the restaurants would give you a nickel or a dime to deliver a letter to someone else dressed nicely? No, my grandparents were more put all the stuff on this diner table into your pockets before we leave, and they taught me how to theater hop. My grandparents taught me petty theft and theater hopping. That's what my parents taught me. Do you know what this story relates to? Moving information for the mob? I assume like you were doing passing things so to keep folks out of the eyes of the law. They did your job well. No shady connections in my family. Otherwise we wouldn't be poor. Like I said, we not a wealthy family. Let's grab swipe so we could disarm suckers. Physique? Multi-weapon fighting. I mean, getting 35% plus 15. Well, that brings us to like a 50% chance to get bonus hits in with our secondary weapons. Multi-weapon proficiency is probably what we want. Suppressive fire, wounding fire, surefire. All these are good, but like I feel like we want that multi-weapon fighting here. Grab that. Where's the trust fund babies on Twitch? Weirdly, those are always the people that like the fucks who are already rich immediately seem to like scream up to the top. I'm sorry. A minor headache and suddenly I become insane. I want to go to Ursova Hall if it's not like a scary place. Oh no. Fingers aren't working anymore. Come on, fingers. Historic sites. Harrising's east and south of Yid Freehold. Oh, east! Oh, hell no! That is in the scary place? Hell no, we're not going down there. Jesus. That's on the far side of the earth. We'll die. Well, no. Not doing that quest. Not right now, anyway. Maybe one day. Turn that shit off. That's the only historic site we have. We could go to the seed spitting vine, but like we lost all of our water to those bastards. Snapjaw, Ekakabal, Baylop. Yeah, you gotta tell the story of your Lamborghini coworker. You want your rich person baked or sauteed? Flambe, baby! Flambe! One cousin Panda family went with, in their other side of the family gathering, there was an odd tradition where the oldest guy, very fancy suit, when you greeted him, you kiss him and on his hand/ring. Sounds like you're in organized crime. I could be an organized crime. Introduce me to your family. I gotta drag my family out of the out of debt. Interesting. I feel like Golgotha would be a shit show, but we have mechanical wings. So maybe we could just bash out Golgotha real fast and get in with our Barathemite brothers. Sous vide. Sous vide. R.I.P. Naphtali. I'm on the wrong page. Flurry. Tighten my carapace. I keep on forgetting we can't shield slam you. Carbide hammer, that's a no. I want to hear more stories. I can tell you got them. Let me think. Sting this jerk here. You haven't met Jimmy, because the bastard's always baking and not streaming. But I grew up with Jimmy, and we had a wild time as kids. This is a kind of short story, but I enjoy it. One time, me and Jimmy and our D&D crew, we all played Dungeons & Dragons together. We're hanging out, and we took like a ride. This is, we were all, I would say 16, 17, that ballpark. You know, high school age, but young. We were taking a ride in our buddy's car to go to the grocery store and get some stuff. And on the return trip, We were making jokes about how it's crowded in the car. We're all crammed in there. And Jimmy being Jimmy, which is to say, just at that age, a wild spirit for sure. Jimmy was like, yeah, it's too crowded here, you're right. And he climbed out the window and onto the roof of the car. And so we're all impressionable young folk, and we realize, well, we can't let him be the only person on top of this car. And so, like, I climb out the window onto the roof of the car, and his brother climbs out the window and onto the roof of the car. And, like, we have this little party on top of this moving car. Very dangerous, don't do this. And we're all joking around, and I remember very distinctly making the joke, like, this is the worst kind of limousine. Because, you know, all of the important people that are not driving are on the roof of the car. And poor Rune, we called our friend Dan Rune at the time, because he's cool and he gets a cool name. It's like, he's our chauffeur, he's driving the car. And then I hear him laugh and he goes, haha, no, I'm on the roof too. And we realize we're all on the roof of the car. No one's driving the car anymore. The car's just going down the street with no one behind the wheel. We're all gonna die. And so we start lowering Jimmy, like, face first into the car by his feet as we slowly start drifting closer and closer to the curb and, like, other cars on the curb. But we managed to get him in there, face first, dangling by his ankles. He reaches the gas pedal and the brake pedal and he stops the car. But, like, while we were trundling down the road, slowly, like, slowing down, thankfully, no one's hitting the accelerator, I remember, like, a little group of, like, probably 12, 11-year-olds, like, outside playing with a sprinkler, looking at us, like, jaws open. I remember just screaming while holding on to Jimmy, don't do what we're doing, kids! And that's the story of how we almost died. One of many stories where we almost died. Jimmy, no! Jimmy, no! Jungle surface. I don't want to be on jungle surface. I want to finish killing a couple of Naphtali's. Don't be like us. Choose life, kids! Fucking do safe things. Don't be outside during a giant, like, lightning striking all around you thunderstorm, playing with a giant beach ball. That's another thing we did. Just, like, one of the most violent storms I've ever experienced. We're just outside, drenched, lightning everywhere, and we're just, like, wailing on an oversized beach ball because it was fun. Good thing you weren't on the hills. No, this is on the very flat streets of Long Island, thankfully. Yeah, we were professional jackasses. We knew what we were doing. Other stories would have to, like, open up with a very important disclaimer of, like, allegedly. Allegedly this happened. Definitely wasn't me. Alright, get at it. No. I don't want to play with them anymore. Ah, shit. No, this is a bad place. Release corrosive gas? Continue running away. There we go. Golgotha. Much better. Knocks the one of them mad at it? I haven't seen. I know he's doing something new. They always say don't try this at home, but what if you're not at home? Yeah, we mostly did our stuff outside. Tells the story of Jimmy's RV incident. I mean, that's a Jimmy story. When he got a mouthful of RV poopy, that's his story. I can tell you the time that I was on top of his RV, shooting fireworks at my friends, because we were given, like, Roman candles and bottle rockets, and the parents were just like, yeah, shoot them at each other, that's fine. Nothing dangerous about shooting fireworks at each other, yeah. Just Jimmy's parents like, haha, kids, shooting bottle rockets at each other. He made Eric Andre Quit? What? Eric Andre? I thought that man could tolerate literally anything. Oh, we have all the tools we need! Oh, this is perfect. This is ideal. I knew you meant Eric Andre, even though you wrote Eric Andrew. We had a lot of fun. A lot of fun as kids. Every Tuesday we would take the bus that went Jimmy's way, and we would get off at his place and we would play Dungeons and Dragons, but half the time we got distracted or we did stupid shit like riding on top of cars. One very, like, allegedly, I heard other people that weren't us put together an elaborate crime ring of shoplifting nightmare children. But that wasn't us, that was other people that had elaborate, like, you're the lookout, you're the distraction, you're the grabber, you're the handoff man. But not us, obviously. Because I don't condone shoplifting from major corporations who definitely don't lose money thanks to their insurance setup and their loss adjustment. And how there's, like, no guilt involved from stealing from a Walmart. That wouldn't be us, though. That wasn't us. No, no, no. Just because we read books that had, like, a thieves guild in there and was very cool, we wouldn't have been swayed by that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. And besides, they were underage, the ones we're talking about. 16 years old, nothing you could do about it, Johnny Law. Just like that time I was hired to pretend to be a doctor. Totally, no, I mean, allegedly someone else was hired to pretend to be a doctor off of Craigslist. Not me, not me. Alright, we'll just phase in. Friendly lizard, nothing to worry about there. Open the security door. So the nice thing about Wings is this place sucks. It sucks. No one likes Golgotha. Golgotha's awful. The problem with Golgotha is you have to go through Golgotha. But with Wings, you don't have to go through Golgotha. You could skip all of Golgotha if you have Wings. And we have drank a Red Bull recently. We do not condone crime. A story I'll tell that definitely wasn't about me. Alright, not about me. Is that one time someone who, like, is super cool, sexy, handsome, great at playing video games, was in need of cash because post-college, 2008, a recession, no jobs, probably needed some money, found Craigslist ads, and you would try and figure out, is this a Craigslist job that will get you killed? Is this a creepy sex thing? Or is it legitimate work? And one of the ads was $100, easy job, only will take a couple of hours, no questions asked. And that sounded very sketchy, so obviously the protagonist of this story, who I could only assume is very tall, and definitely not as short as me, was like, yeah, shit, son, let's reply to this ad, because even if it's a creepy sex thing, that'll just be a funny story we can tell later on. Start drifting down this shaft. Down, down, down. Are you kidding me? In what universe is Slog standing next to the elevator shaft? What the fuck? The whole idea was we were gonna do it the safe way. The dude hit me for 7 damage. Anyway, I'll take a break from this nightmare to finish this story. The protagonist of this story, who again for legal reasons, definitely not me, replied to that Kriggles ad. And it turns out it wasn't a creepy sex thing at all. The individual who posted the ad needed somebody to pretend to be a doctor. Essentially, they needed someone to impersonate a specific doctor. That way, when someone called that doctor to confirm references, they would be able to pretend that this person had a good reputation and definitely got along with the doctor in question. And so, they just had to memorize, like, a bit of, like, you know, this is how long they were at X, they were good at their job, they did doctoring things well. It's for a research position, so I didn't feel bad. If this was, like, a doctor and they were applying to, like, treat people with medicine, probably would have backed out. They probably would have backed out. But it turns out it was just, like, a research position. And so they impersonated a doctor and answered questions and made up fun stories. Do you listen to the Dr. Death podcast? I don't. What is it? Happened to you the first time you went down to Golgotha, except you went the long way down? You may have I remember I mentioned the soundtrack to Golgotha is pure anxiety. Are you hearing this fucking music? Like, this music makes me actively uncomfortable and anxious. Yeah. Slog of the Cloaca, this is a bad scene. Love injector him. If I had a love injector, I 100% would. I think the solution to this problem is going to be... I think we're going to... Oh no, Phase is on cooldown, because why would we think that Slog of the motherfucking Cloaca would be here? We do have a Skulk injector, right? No, we don't! We got a Shade Oil injector. Which I guess we could inject ourselves with. Yeah, a Titan Carapace is probably the right way to go. I think we're gonna release our corrosive gas. Then we're gonna tighten our Carapace. And then we're going to inject ourselves with a salve injector. We'll immediately lose the benefit. Alright, we're currently salving. We're gooey, of course. Why wouldn't we be? God, if we just waited, we would have been fine. Oh, this is quite bad, yes. But we are salve currently, so we can't immediately inject. So I think sprinting might be the right answer right now. We're waiting? Oh my god. Soothing Tickle fades. Shade Oil. Am I in or out? In. Out? In. Oh, we are so fucked. He's in perfect condition. "55 turns before we can get out of this problem." Just eat some witchwood bark. We're probably going to be trying this descent into Golgotha again in a second. Titan Carapace! We died of poison. Let's pretend that didn't happen, shall we? Are you on coward mode? No, we're on permadeath mode, but I don't feel like starting a new character, so I'm just I'm just gonna do the secret technique of force quitting Caves of Cud and turning it back on again. And the game won't know I died. This is a pro tip for anyone that wants to save time while playing Caves of Cud. Alright, corrosive gas. We start sprinting. I'm sorry, did it say the control switch is shattered? That's its own problem. Oh, he doesn't take damage from corrosive gas. Why did I stop sprinting immediately? Phase! See you later, sucker! Alright, if we can kind of just, like, chill right here. Hello, friend. Give him a flurry. Titan Carapace. I don't quite understand Titan Carapace, because it seems like the second you do literally anything, you lose Titan Carapace. If we had butchery, do you think maybe we could make a hat out of that guy? Be friends with Slog and the Kaweka? Okay. Let's phase again. This is a sneaking mission. If we could just find... What's my rep of mollusks? Let me find out. I don't think a hat would be the solution we need it to be. Phasing's going to carry us through this bad situation. Really? Corrosive gas didn't break the walls? Huh! That's weird. I thought corrosive gas would always break the walls. Hold on. Craggy ledge, open air. Wow, they added a lot more, like, pits, which is neat. Oh shit, son, there it is. It's right there. I don't think phasing helps us not fall into goo. But we'll try. One round, 0 rounds. Okay. Repair. Leave this horrible place. Leave. Oh, I see the hostel. Sludgy, no! Clean your items. Recoil. Haha! Have you completed the task? Hold on, I'm gonna complete it right in front of you. I've completed the task. You may enter. Simply walk through the force barrier. Make your first 2 lefts, and speak to Steward Otho in his office. Okay. A little scary having a Slog of the Cloaca literally just camping the entrance. Kind of a dick move on his part, honestly. And now I'm going to rob the very friendly Barathamites. That's right. Robbing them. Not even gonna apologize for it. Steal everything. Oh, 2 bears sleeping in there. Guess I'll rob this one. Just leave me alone in this room for a second. Take that. Take that. And that. Oh, he left, huh? Nothing I want there. Take everything. This room. This is the only room I haven't robbed. If I just pass time here, they might wake up and leave the room. Go on. I feel like it's time for you to get up, buddy. Have you considered, getting the fuck up? Get the hell out of here. Wake up, Sparrowfy Seal. Got lead slugs to trade? I'll buy them. For 2 drams, I will give you... I'll give you a pair of leather boots. Trade complete. Oh, he left the room. Legally, that means I'm allowed to steal it. Everyone knows the law. Still said they patched the exploit that allowed you to enter Gritgate before finishing Golgotha. I should have tried phasing in to see if, like, they did anything about that. I don't think they would have. I think I robbed every single room. Perfect. Auto Explorer. Take all. Take all. Take all. Got a lot of stuff I got to examine now. In 5016 BR, Archer Yashid challenged the Sultan of Kut to a duel over the rights of urchins. She won and proclaimed herself Sultan. She was 97 years old. Damn! 97 years old when she started her reign? Take all. Take all. But it was nice just taking apart the force barrier and walking in. Alright, before I talk to you... Got a lot of examining to do. Shit. Alright, small box is broken. Some skulk injectors. Desalination tablets. Masterwork pump shotgun. A flamethrower. Carbine. Stun gas grenades. Air current microsensor implant. Parabolic muscular subroutine implant. It's a 1-pound box. Puzzling artifact consisting of a box. What artifacts are boxes that are light? I know my favorite box is the spiral borer, but that's like 20 pounds. What's a 1 pound small box? Crayons? This could be a box of crayons. My character may have just broken a box of crayons and still didn't figure out what they are. Boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. We like boxes here. We shake them all the time. It could be an energy cell of some kind, but which kind? Like, I guess it could be a modified chem cell. That would be 1 pound. I'm here for it. I'm glad. Huh. Yeah, unsure what I broke. Doesn't matter.
Welcome to Gritgate. I am Arthur, Baratham Steward. I apologize for the manner of our introduction, but we must take precautions. Cud is a very unforgiving place. I'm pleased to see that you've returned with the Waydroid, though you still know little of the dangers you bear. Get it, bear? I'm a bear. Take this firearm as your reward. It bears the mark of our finest gunsmith, Spare Fusil. Return when you're ready to discuss the signal.
Water ritual! Wow, this guy is not cool with a bunch of, oh, we can learn tinkering for 100, huh? I'll share a secret. I'll share a secret. Honestly, I think I will learn Tinkering 1 from you. That's awesome. That is very handy. Yeah, let's learn Tinkering 1. Live and drink. Thank you, I will return. We can get either a Masterwork Scoped Carbine or a Masterwork Scoped Chain Pistol. I'm gonna take the Carbine. We are more about that rifle gun life. We could name our Issachar rifle. I guess the brown gel's the last thing we killed. For some reason, Mafio, we like him enough that we might name it after his culture. We have our own culture, that of a horrible mutant. We can name it based on its qualities, or of course, chat, you can name it. Would you like to name it, chat? Do you want to name my rifle that I'll probably never use again, but it could still be named? Chances are, we're never gonna use it again. You want to name the gun? Yes. Yes! Yes. Yes! Best of both worlds. It's yes! Shoot a McShoot face. Yes! 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 Violence is never the answer, it's the question. We're gonna color this bad boy. So many colors to choose from here. I gotta color it Quan. Quan. That's a nice color scheme. Quan. Nice. Alright, I'm ready to discuss the signal with you. Yes.
The signal's a repeat transmission being broadcast from an unknown source. A tinker must have detected it and recorded it onto the data disk you brought us. However, we've known about it since long over a year ago. I read that like a jackass. One of our tinkers, Q-Girl, discovered it while rigging a long-wave detector. Unfortunately, it's encrypted. We do not have the means here to decrypt it. You may be of some help in this matter, however. We've long known the location of a fully functional beetle within the bowels of the Great Hall Bethesda Susa.
Nara! Sleep well, Nara. And also, hi, Nara! Pleasant dreams, Nara. I will see you probably on Sunday for some Mario RPG. And probably some other stuff, too. But very excited about that Mario RPG. Ooh, nice!
The Macadams have consecrated the site around it and built a temple there. Q-Girl claims to have developed the means to decrypt the signal, but she needs the computing power of the Beetle. If you can infiltrate the Macadam's compound, you may be able to engage the Beetle and decode the signal.
If you're not willing to answer violence with violence, you're probably not going to get to hear many more questions. What's a beetle?
They're antique stones located in certain places deep within the caverns of Kyod. We believe they're some sort of hyper-advanced machines built by the Eaters. Often one claims to possess the sentience of its own. However, most of them have gone haywire in the eons since their creation. It's rare indeed to discover one whose circuitry is wholly uncorroded. Macadamish worship this one as an idol, and they will protect it at all costs. You'll need to find a way through their host, the Beetle itself. Do you believe you can accomplish the task?
Yes.
Good, apprentice. Speak to Kyogal in the workshop.
His voice is getting worse.
She'll encode her instructions for the Beetle onto a copy of the disc. One more thing. The Beetle's located beneath the ancient cryo-barriers of the Eaters. Time has worked to erode the mechanisms that contain their cryogenic mist. That freezing vapor billows out of the chambers freely now, cooling the entire cavern. You'll want to procure warm clothing to protect yourself. The spoils of a cavern.
The spoils of the Macadamus are yours to keep. Remember, apprentice, Baratheon will look kindly upon your service. I accept your quest. Let's go down the list of various Baratheon bear cave bears and do some shopping. I don't need any more bullets. Skulk injector. Nothing I need from you, Darty. Let's talk to Hortensia. A weird artifact. Spray bottle. Nothing from Hortensia. Isepa.
Oh, please, sir, yeah. I have degenerative respiratory disease, won't live long to see the end of this riddle.
Let's trade. Nav mod. Nothing at Isepa's. Jacobo, though. Jacobo never lets me down. He always has cool stuff to sell. Sharp. Blood gradient hand vacuum, chain gun, Kyler rings, chrome revolver, love injector. Don't remember the actual, like, parts for building love injectors, but having that schematic wouldn't be bad. Lord knows a love injector would have helped with that encounter in Golgotha. Scoped semi-automatic pistol. I mean, now I have a Masterwork scoped carbine. Don't need this semi-automatic pistol anymore. Mwah. Don't think we'll be able to afford this, although we got these two implants. Portable beehive. $76 short. Whatever, we can't afford it. Jacobo, I'm a little disappointed. Jewel encrusted black robes. Oh, this is all the shit I sold him. Small trinkets. Mafio. Neek, Otho, Q-Girl, Sparrowfusil. We've already talked to Sparrowfusil, I believe. But just in case, let's talk to him again. We didn't. Oh, good. Stun gas, gravity, rubber gun, stasis, fitted. Dazzling cheek? What? Geometry swims across the crystal diodes of the mask, his expression smiling in the hypnagogic way. Tinker 3. Is Tinker... I think Dazzled Cheek is a new item? I've never seen one before. Not entirely sure I know what it does. I imagine it gives you a high ego bonus. Got Shem. But Shem just has gutmug stuff. Oh, Lord. I kind of want to just, like, bum around in a dungeon a little bit to make some experience happen. Neek, I guess we'll chat to Wheeler real fast. I do have a minor headache. It'd be nice to start resting my eyes soon. But I love just doing garbage. I love just killing stuff in dungeons, really. I want one more level, just to see if we could rapidly advance. Carapace. Or you know what? Chat. Should we bum around in a dungeon for like 45 minutes as some sort of murder goblin in Caves of Cut? Or do you want like one run of Risk of Rain Returns? I could handle either of these two things. We don't have any quests, really. Ursova Hall is in the Nightmare Lands. We can't go there. Bela, they're gonna be aggro on us. There's no way I'm going to Bethesda Susa now. Like, holy shit. We would get our whole bodies ripped apart if we went to Bethesda Susa now. So I think I might just start going down into a hole in the ground and just shoot stuff. I could also go visit my good friends over in Mushroom Village. Be nice to get a recoiler for there. And there's a quest we could take for, murdering Maman. Guess we could murder some, goat folk. Goat folks are, like, right on the edge, though. Masterwork Carbine. Probably gonna equip this. Because Shooty McShootface, as nice as you are, you don't hold a candle to a Masterwork scoped carbine. Goat people! Hello? I'm not here to harvest your experience. Oh, of course, of course! We run into someone fucking stupid boom plants. What up? Why you running? That's what happens, you little jerk. Carbide longsword, carbide dagger. Sower seeds. Another goat folk down. If I can level up one more time, I'll be very happy. And ideally, we will get... we'll get what I seek, which is to rapidly advance a mutation so that Carapace could, you know, suck less. Corrosive gas. Eat some witchwood bark. R.I.P. that goat. Burn his house down. Folded carbide longsword. Two-handed, huh? I'm gonna equip this in my iron longsword two-handed slot. That's just a flat improvement on our melee damage. Alright, well, I think I killed all the goat folk. Auto-explore my favorite town, steal literally all of their water. I probably have 200 pounds worth of water in my pockets right now. Which might have been a mistake to steal all of their water. Yeah, I have like almost 300 pounds of water in my pockets. Alright, we got Warden Indrix here. He's my boy. Me and him go way back. We're gonna buy ourselves a copy of the Corpus Coolus. Also going to buy a small stone. One of your finest small stones, please. Yeah, 256 drams of water I got in my pockets right now. You can have my scope pistol, my short bow I'll never use, a garbage carbine I don't want. I guess a defoliant grenade can come up if we get into a fight with a bunch of stupid trees. Fungicide grenade, like, what are we gonna do? Like, when we go to the Rainbow Woods, it's not gonna help that much to have one Mark 1 fungicide grenade. So I'm gonna sell that, gonna sell my low chem cell, both these implants. A burn noose, a square cap. I'll take the honey out of the beehive, but I'll probably end up saying the beehive soon. Crocussins with suspensors. Alright, that's 134. Now we actually go down to, like, our trade goods. Silver nugget. A neck ring. And we just throw copper nuggets at him until the job's done. Thanks, bud. I wonder what that small stone is. It's a recoiler to this place. Crazy. No one could have guessed. Ooh, telescopic monocle. Ah, my silver rondier is cooler right now. Examine the stupid... Well, I guess power my toolkit first. Advanced toolkit. Replace cell. Put a chem cell in there. Small cube. Fidget cell. Sower seeds. This is still broken, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna drop this on the floor. Like, it won't even be worth figuring out what it is later. Alright, we're pretty heavy right now. But that's okay. Yeah, you could keep that broken thing. You're welcome. Hey, my favorite mayor. What are your situations like? Hated by insects, who cares? But you're loved by the villagers. Live and drink, my friend. I got some secrets. Here's where some goat folk people live. Mulled mushroom cider is probably a nice thing for us to learn. Also, having him join us is never the worst idea, but let's get some cider going. Live and drink. I would also like to trade, because you have a copy of the Corpus Colis, which is kind of always important to have. I will give you... do I want it? I want it. I want it. Of course I want it. A dormant wave droid... Two-handed iron longsword, utility knife, longsword. 2 sower seeds? Timebender, hello there. I'm new to this game. What does the Corpus do? The Corpus Colis is a book of medicine. It teaches you... So basically, in this game, if you catch various diseases, how you cure the diseases is procedurally generated. So every time it's different. The Corpus Colis actually tells you, like, this is how you treat each disease. And Mayor Nuntu always has a copy, so heading to the little mushroom village on the map and to this man is a good way to make sure, like, you could deal with various diseases. How much have you been playing? Tell me about your Caves of Cut adventures. Now, if you have any other questions, let me know. I guess we'll just huck copper nuggets at him now. Do I want to do the Jasper? It gives me rep with winged mammals. Which I guess, if we don't have to sell it, we won't. Just on the first quest, add a Joppa. Not bad. You know, I have a lot of water. We just stole literally all the water out of this town. I'll sell 6 of these and I'll use the rest as water. 80 drams of water, just to lower my weight. So a lot to explore? You have no idea. This game is massive. Well, let me show you the Corpus Colis here. A handy guide for books. If it's white, like a white title, it's gibberish text. Gibberish text, just like random text. They're fun to read because it just picks random words and sentences out of the entire like list of words in the game to generate it. But like you could just sell white title books with reckless abandon. They're not going to be important. More important though is save all the books you find, even the white titled ones, because the 6-day stilt you could trade those into the librarian for experience points. So like books are great for selling for money, but you could literally just dump a library on a dude and level up from that. So books are pretty valuable as experience in the early sections of the game. Alright, this is a book on how to cure stuff. So we got Iron Shank, Monochrome, Moon King Fever. Glot Rot is the worst goddamn thing. Let's see, if we get we're not gonna get Glot Rot, but had we caught Glot Rot, what would we have done here? Don't proselytize a bookseller to take his books for free and trade them in for free experience points. Don't use a love injector on a bookseller. So Flaming Ick this run is 1 part sap, 1 part blood, 3 parts water, and you have to set the vessel on fire. Fairly similar to last time, but different parts. Wax Flab. Yeah, we got the book on how to cure disease. We're okay now. Disease front, let's go chat with Warden Indrix. Who are you good with and who are you bad with? Loved by wardens and pariahs, admired by the village, hated by goat folk. That's fine. Your thirst is mine, my water is yours. Alright, we are favored by pariahs. And we're favored by the villagers. We could learn Intimidate, that's not a bad one. Have you played Noida? My god, Timebender, have I played Noida? We have, on this channel, streamed Noida from before it was even in early access. Like, I got it a couple of days before it was even in early access. We 100% of the save file on stream. I've played thousands of hours of Noita. I love Noita. Yeah, it wants you to figure it out. I really like that about this game. But yeah, if you like Caves of Cud, Noita, Rift Wizards, we play a lot of that around these parts. Recently I've been enjoying Risk of Rain Returns, been playing a lot of that on the channel. We'll share a secret. Here's where Bayla is. Alright, we can learn Intimidate. We could also have Warden Indrix join the party. I do like Warden Indrix. But we won't do that just yet. We're gonna save our Warden rep. There's obviously some very nice Wardens in the game that we could have on our team. I mostly play Caves of Cut unmodded Timebender, but if I were going to recommend a mod, I would recommend, it's called Clever Girl. It makes companions a lot better in this game. Like, it doesn't fundamentally change them, it just lets you... You can tell them to, like, learn specific skills, to put their points in specific stats. It's a very nice mod for managing a party of characters. They're still gonna be dumb as bricks. Like, you're still gonna have to, like, babysit them a bit for their movements. They will make later dungeons a nightmare. Look at you, Tomb of the Eaters. But it'll make life easier for you if you want to have party members. Anyway, I am in search of work.
There's but one task I ask to offer. I know to offer. It's most treacherous, and in all likelihood you will die.
Yeah, tell me all about, whoops, wrong button. Tell me all about Maman, Soul Drinker Maman.
There's a river south of the village. This jackass Maman Soul Drinker has a cadre of psychic douchebags down there. Kill them for me.
You got it. I will go and retrieve the dangerous prism. I'm willing to take this quest. Give it to me. I normally read dialogue, but like we've done Maman's quest so many times on stream that I figure, we'll just go ahead and skip. The point is, there's a bad goat folk who is brainwashing people, eating their bodies and blood. We're gonna take care of the problem for him. Drink some mulled cider. But yeah, largely, I am here... I don't think I want to do the Maman Soul Drinker quest just like yet. I just wanted to come here, get a recoiler, get situated. I think what I want to do is I want to hit up some ruins on the edge of the desert, kind of just get into some fights, try and level up, maybe find some books. So I'm just gonna wander around this section of the map a little bit. Once we get lost, we just, we do stuff. Goat Folk Village. That's easy kills. Carbide battle axe, Issachar rifle, don't want. One more level, that's all I'm looking for. One more level. What is that? Yep. Salt Hopper Mandible. Chrome Mantle. No thank you. I have mechanical wings. If there's anything I'm wearing on my back, it's gotta be those wings. Painted Carbide Hammer. A scene from the life of Ko-Yumed II. Acting against the persecution of oozes. Ko-Yumed II led an army to the gates of Orapad. He rescued its citizens and they declared him Sultan of Cud. Dowering him with the olive face, they changed the name of Orapad to Ko-Yumed Plat. We've actually already read that one. Can't believe I got, sower seeds. Get out of here with that. How did he change the layout of the walls? Scaled steel helmet. Put it on. Brings my AV up to 12. Bleeding, 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 bleeding. Stop bleeding. Stop. Stop. Jesus. Spike steel gauntlets. What do we got? On my upper hands, we have spike steel gauntlets. On my lower hands, boar skin gloves. Let's wear 2 sets of spike gauntlets. Is that it? Is that the whole goat folk village? Kinda thought we'd run into more. That was like 2 houses. That's a goat folk couple. That was just two people lived here. I murdered just 2 people. Makes me feel bad. Come on, get lost in the ruins. Do it. You know what? I'm just gonna drop down onto the ruins. They won't be named ruins, but maybe we'll find some stuff to get into a fight with. These ruins suck. Nothing here. Oh god, you're kidding. Alright, it's just a glow moth. Not that scary. Not that scary. Not what I thought it was. Spitting slug. I am covered in acid. Let's go ahead and wash myself off. Yeah, pretty disappointing ruins. Let's head down from here. What kind of miner are you? Acid gas miner. Well, that's no good. No, no. Let's not suffer an acid gas miner to live. Is that a slumberling? I feel like I'm a little low level for a slumberling to be considered anything but... No, it's still tough. I thought it would be impossible, honestly. Cracked lens, copper nugget, take both. Back to auto-explore. We'll probably give the slumberling a wide berth. Ooh, a staircase going down. That's what I'm talking about. I just want to get lost in a dungeon. Get some experience. Is this asphalt? Asphalt. What kind of miner are you? Stun gas, not the worst. Alright, took care of him. Almost there, we're gonna level up very soon. Kill the living creeper, there we go. We didn't rapidly advance! Come on! That's all I want. I just want to rapidly advance carapace. Alright, we're just gonna pump our 4 points into it. Out here killing miners. They should know better. 6 AV. Still 6, but better cold to resist. You may tighten your carapace to receive double the AV bonus at a -2 DV penalty as long as you remain still. That's the thing, like... Isn't rapid advancement every 4 levels? Is it? I don't remember how it works. Like, I saved up 4 mutation points in the hope I would get rapid advancement. 7 AV. Still 7 AV. You may not advance this mutation's rank yet. Damn. Alright, well. At least we got better AV now. No, I'm totally wrong. Oh, well, never mind. Cooking and gathering. You know what? We got, what, Tinker 1, right? We learned Tinker 1 from Barathrum? No, we learned tinkering in general from Barathrum for 100, right? Wiki says 5, 15, 25. Oh, like on level 5 we get it, then level 15 it happens again? That's next level! Alright, we're gonna... we're gonna... Time Vendor, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Shake the Box family. Very happy to have you here. For any new friends today, if you enjoy Caves of Cud and you're like, I want to watch more, where would I watch more? Exclamation mark YouTube in the chat. We'll bring up a link to our YouTubes. The VOD channel has lots of Caves of Cud playthroughs we've done, as well as Rift Wizard, Noida, all that fun stuff. Pretty much everything I've done on stream is on the VOD channel. And then the other channel has, like, video essay kind of stuff, like, more scripted entertainment. And then, of course, hang out in the Discord. We watch movies all the time. We're chill. Definitely share your social security number and, like, bank account information with us. Everybody's very trustworthy. Thank you, Mighty Oven, for hitting those links. So yeah, next level would be our next rapid advancement. That would be perfect. We could put... See, we could put that one last mutation point into multiple arms, which would increase our odds of getting extra attacks in. But I think I might just, like, 3 more levels. We'll have 4 points. We can get another mutation. Aim for, like, electrical generation or something. Or just more body parts. But, like... We're just gonna use our stinger as another, like, attack. So you're probably not gonna put any points into that. Corrosive gas is how long we release it, not the damage, so we're probably not gonna worry about that. The whole point of the run was the new skill trees. That's true, that's true. Or was it? I think also the part of the run is like there's just new content now. There's like a whole new chapter of the story. I believe you get a big encounter with the Pudis Templar at the foot of the spindle, and any chance to like fuck those guys up is fun. But if I was gonna put a point into something, it would probably be phasing. Shorter cooldown, more rounds of it. Phasing's pretty important. But if we can get another, like, nice mutation and more body parts, it'd be nice. Be nice. What's my intelligence at? 20? What do I need for... Where is it? Can't read anymore. Brain is hurting too much. Custom folklore. We need 21 for trash divination. So I'll wait until we have 21 int before we worry about that, but I would love to start taking stuff apart. So, in tinkering, let's grab Node Disassemble Johnny 5 and Tinker 1. Or maybe we go straight to Scavenger. That way garbage is worthwhile. Although at Tinker 1, we can learn how to make important stuff, such as salve injectors, bullets. Tinker 1's pretty nice. But again, Scavenger's nice. Garbage is useless until we have Scavenger. I'll grab Scavenger. I am enjoying... I do want to do a run for single weapon fighting, and this is like the most exciting new tree, I think. Like specializing in a single weapon, getting cooldowns for free, multiple attacks with one weapon, like that seems cool. It's a very like neat fencer build right there. But I'm enjoying our multi-weapon fighting. Auto-explore. Maybe we try and level up one more time? Although again, my head. This might be where we wrap things up soon, if this dungeon just ends. Any new feat? No, nope, I was being responsible and leveling up my carapace to keep myself alive. It's a stun gas mine. Disarm it. 50% chance. Oh man, we passed. Disassemble. You know what? Treat as scrap and disassemble. That's why I want to disassemble. That's right. If there's one thing I love, it's telling the game to treat folding chairs as scrap. Disassemble. And plastic trees. Treat as scrap. Disassemble. 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 Give me a flurry. I meant attack him, not the wall. Oh well, I taught that wall a fucking lesson, that's for sure. A juice sap? Shoot him. Shoot the juice sap. It's 24-hour stream. Yeah, no, I'm fading fast right now. Skulk injector, disassemble that. I already have a steel shields. I got like a minor grade headache right now, and I'm very excited for lying down. But like, if I could level up one more time, that would be ideal, because we would get a rapid advancement on the carapace. So I'm kind of tempted to like go down these stairs until we can't go down anymore. Trying to think what else I could do for like quick experience. Unless we find a town and we could do a quest. Just like murdering stuff in a random dungeon's the best way. Oh, I'm so excited for Mario RPG. That game was so pivotal to my childhood. And I'll be able to talk about at great length and at decent authority every minor change they made in that game, because I remember it so well. Did the juice sap hit me? No, he couldn't penetrate my armor. You lack penetration power, bat. Yeah, but those were my numbers. Hit the wet Zobo with 19. I don't know why they're red or yellow. Why are the colors they are? Does the game ever tell you that? It's been so long since I played this game for the first time that if they told you those things in the beginning, I wouldn't remember. I don't think they did, though. That's probably like Wikipedia stuff. You gotta read the Wikipedia to know those. The number colors. This floor is boring. Why is red? Purple, purple, purple. Yeah, my head hurts. I'm tapped out. Alright, I'm gonna teleport back and start wrapping up. Gotta do research like a nerd. Wait, there's a new Jujutsu Kaisen today, isn't there? Oh, baby. Those poor animators at MAPPA are suffering greatly. I will not waste their efforts by not watching the new episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. One of the episode directors posted an image of one of the animators from Shirobako, which is a great show about the animation industry as a whole in Japan. But they posted an image of the character looking very upset with a noose around their neck, and they're just like, everything here sucks. So it sounds like they're not happy over at MAPPA right now. I know they requested a delay in the release schedule so they could rest and recover, and the studio head said no. So not a great time to be an animator at MAPPA, it sounds like. I imagine we're gonna have some rough episodes at some point. But geez, Japan, let your animators fucking pay them and also let them rest. One of the animators is like, we need SAG-AFTRA to teach us how to strike. Please come out here and teach us how to strike. To which I say, yes, please. Go out there, help them. Help them. Help those poor people. No sleep, only draw. They need help. Put some stuff away. I'll go animate those episodes myself, right? It's rough because it sounds like it's largely young animators, like animators that are young, full of piss and vinegar. They're like, yeah, we're ready, man. Let us at them, we'll do it. And so the studio's like, oh, you don't know any better. We're gonna fuck you right up. It's like, don't take advantage of your animators like that. Good lord, treat them well. Stop burning people out, you fucks. Just to teach the studio how to lesson. Whoa. Oh lordy, alright. I gotta go hunt down some food, rest my eyes.